Hello, I'm Toby Peters, Professor in Cold Economy at the University of Birmingham and Chair of the Working Group on Cold Chains for the Cool Coalition, which is one of the transformation initiatives put forward by the Executive Office of the Secretary General for the UN Climate Action Summit in New York. And it now works with over 100 partners, including private sector, government, cities, international organizations, and civil societies. And what I'm looking at is this intersect between climate, but also the food systems and the Food Systems Summit. And how do we actually meet this challenge? How do we create the local and global field to fork connectivity to, on the one hand, nutritiously feed 10 billion people, at the same time recognizing our food comes from hundreds of millions of small scale farmers whose livelihoods are often dependent on 1 or 2 hectares of land, but at the same time recognizing that cooling and cold chains has the potential to have massive climate impact. So the idea we're working on is community cooling hubs, supporting farmers and fishers with reducing post-harvest food losses, protecting quality and value, and providing distant market connectivity. But at the same time, ensuring that the wider community continues to have access or gets access to life-saving vaccines, domestic cooling, and properly cooled health facilities and community services at the same time. By aggregating the cooling demand to reduce the demand and also allow us to create system efficiencies and bundle multiple revenue streams, community cooling hubs can meet a portfolio or the portfolio of a rural community's needs with economic accessibility and resilience. With most farming communities need temperature controlled pack houses, aggregation hubs, which will typically include energy intensive cooling systems to pre-cool and store the produce. But by designing this cooling system from a broader set of needs, a pack house can become a community cooling hub, offering wider community services and welfare. So, with a demonstrator hub projects being built out in India and Africa, and these shining a light on the art of the possible, defining the technical, financial and policy interventions to provide access for cooling for all who need it. The task now is to scale this program through coordinated actions that combine the power of governments, industry, academia, society and finance, and basically bring together this multidisciplinary expertise and the commercial partners to expand high-level commitment to sustainable cold chains, building on the Rome Declaration.